G'day guys, welcome back to another vid. So this one is going to be around all the mods that I want to do to this big girl right here. If you haven't already seen it on Instagram or Facebook, we have gone out and bought a 2005 Jayco Hawk. So we didn't want to spend tons and tons of money on a camper trailer or a caravan or anything like that if it turns out we didn't like it. So we've bought this little Jayco just to sort of dip our toe in the water, see if we like it, get a bit of a feel for camper trailers and go from there. So let's have a little bit of a look at it. All right, so we'll start up the front. So, okay, one little upgrade that we've already done. Not a massive deal, but we've just got a better jockey wheel. So I took this jockey wheel off another trailer. It's an arc jockey wheel, so it is a good one. It's just got the beefier wheel, beefier bearings, and goes up and down really easy. So that's just one little thing that we changed as soon as we got it. Not major, but you know, just makes life a little bit easier when you're trying to level your van out. All right, so first thing I want to sort of change is the gas lines. So since 2005, I think these things have come a long way. They're a bit of a pain to get on and off, just being copper gas lines. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're a little bit rigid, and they've come a long way. So now everyone sort of tends to go with the stainless steel braided hoses. I think we're probably going to do the same. Probably swap that out from the bottle, change the regulator, because I'm pretty sure that regulator has been the same one since it was brand new. So it would be due for an upgrade or due for a change. It won't be me doing it. I'm not qualified to do any gas work. Probably could do it myself, but better be safe than sorry and just take it to a gas professional. Jerry can holder, I'm not sure at the moment whether I'm going to take that off and change this to a 2 4-kilo bottle setup, or just keep it as a water jerry. There's extra water. I'm sort of in two minds about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll up this side. Nothing too much up here. I do have to swap. That's just your power inlet for when you're on powered sites. I have to swap that out. That's a little bit cracked and broken. Well, I mean, you can't really blame it. It's been outside for 15 years. So that'll get swapped out. Luckily I can do that myself, license Sparky and everything. What else? So all these grab handles here, there's nothing wrong with them, but they're a little bit worse for wear. They're starting to get a little bit brittle around the outsides. So they'll all probably get swapped out. Now there are, I think there's either 4 or 6 of these, but they are all going to, if I can swap one, I might as well swap all of them, so it's either 4 or 6 of them. Next up, we've already walked past a couple, but all the lights, so all the exterior lights, tail lights, blinkers, indicators, that sort of thing, I'm changing all of them out to LEDs. There's nothing wrong with the old style, but I just don't like carrying globes. I don't like the idea of if one of these blows, and I've had a globe in the back of my car for ages, it could have rolled around, it could have smashed, it could have busted, it might not work. I love LEDs, they look better, they're more reliable, they're just easier to use. So all of these will get changed out to LEDs. I'll stay at the back for a minute. Nothing really going to get changed up here. All of our poles for the annex is in this pipe up here. You can access from the other side, just from an end cap. But that's probably going to stay in case we ever do want to set the annex up. We've never done it yet, but you know, we might do one day. Spare wheel on the back, that'll stay there, and the bike carrier. So I haven't used it yet, but only because our kids' bikes don't actually fit in these clamps. Evie's fits fine, but Harper's doesn't actually fit in there. So yeah, not sure about that one. It's a really good bike rack, so I don't really want to get rid of it. It's really handy. It's really handy for Evie's bike, at least. Not so much for Harper's. But I don't know, we'll see how we go with that one. Moving around this side, so probably worth looking at and probably worth saying, there are a couple of little tears in the fly screen, so I've just got to get them repaired. That's not really something I'm going to change, it's just going to be a repair. So, I don't know, there's a couple of little holes, but it's going to pretty much end up looking like this, little patches over the tears and holes. Nothing major, really cheap and easy to do. Like I said before, the grab handles are going to go. Okay, so something I will be adding. We have a Fiamma F45 awning. So that awning winds out to, you know, so far. The legs go down and you can peg them in the ground, but you can also get little clips to put on the side of your van. So I'm going to get 2 of them clips and pop rivet or screw them into the van so we can have the legs coming off the van and they don't have to go just down to the ground. What else are we going to look at? Power outlet for the outside. I don't know, I might change that, upgrade it to something a little bit nicer looking, but it works fine. The outdoor porch light. So these things are absolute bloody eye killers. They blind the hell out of you every time you turn them on. So I think that's going to get ripped off and upgraded to an LED slimline sort of light. Inside, yeah, we'll go inside. Let's have a look inside. So, inside, what do we got? There's not too many upgrades. I don't want to go too crazy and spend an absolute mozza on this trailer, but a couple of little upgrades. Our old incandescent 12 volt lights. So nothing wrong with these. They're still working fine, but they don't throw the light off that you really want. LEDs just do it so much better. And the upgraded LEDs, you've got blue light, white light, and I think you can actually get warm light now as well. So they're definitely going to get upgraded, as well as the little power adapters. So I've got to get the ones with the power adapter so I can buy the, I don't know, the little light attachment that Jayco do. Clicks onto your pole here, and then you've got a little cabin light for your bed and a little fan that goes with it. So I'll be buying them ones as well. This will probably be the first upgrade that I do, is that tap is useless. It is absolutely useless. So there's obviously a reason that Jayco decided to discontinue these taps, because they are absolutely useless. So that's going to come out, and a 12 volt pressurized water pump is going to go in. We don't have to do that. We could just replace it with another, you know, manual hand pump, but buy once, cry once, and just get the pressurized version. That way, no one will be bitching and whinging that we don't have pressurized water. So just do it once, do it right. But that's probably the first thing that's going to get done. So all these frilly sort of old school curtains and things, I'm pretty sure Kim wants to get rid of them. They don't look the greatest. They look pretty average, if I'm being honest. But I'm pretty sure Kim wants to get rid of them too, and I think she's already got some picked out from Spotlight or somewhere like that she wants to replace them with. And these actual blinds over here as well. She's seen a couple of things. I'm not sure how she's planning on doing it or where she's getting the material from, but I think she's actually going to try to do like a roller blind sort of setup. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. I've got no idea how she's doing it, so I'll have to get her on a video explaining how it's going to work. But that's another little inside upgrade that's going to be pretty cool. I was thinking, and I really want your guys' opinion in the comments, the 3-way fridge. Keep it or upgrade it to a compressor. I think it's a 90 litre fridge or a 95 litre fridge, but what do you guys think? I've had no problems with the 3-way before. This is the first time I've ever used one, but it's been running pretty well for us. But I know that compressors are way more efficient. I'd really like to know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know whether to just stick with the 3-way or upgrade it to a compressor fridge. And if you do want to see an upgrade to a compressor fridge in one of these little camper trailers, drop a fridge that you'd like to see it in there, or if you know one that fits directly in. Okay, we're going to go back outside and I'll show you probably the biggest upgrade and the biggest, most expensive upgrade that we're going to be doing on this old girl. This is the back hatch on the back of the trailer, but this is where I'm using it as a big bloody spares compartment, but that is where your battery lives in these trailers. So this is probably going to be the most expensive upgrade that I hopefully will be doing, and it's the battery. So as far as I can tell, this is the original AGM battery that came with this trailer, brand spanking new. So it's 15 years old, it is absolutely cactus, and it needs to be taken out and replaced. So I've ummed and ahed and gone back and forth with Kim and mates and family and everything else. Do I get another AGM? Do I get a second AGM? Or do I bite the bullet and go lithium? And I've decided to go lithium. Now, we've always been sort of a budget channel about getting out and enjoying your camping and things in a cost-friendly way. So I'm gonna try to do a lithium build that won't completely cripple your bank account, or mine at the same time, because I'm gonna be buying most of it. Because I'm going to be buying it all myself, I'm going to be trying to do it as cost effective as possible for us, which means cost effective for you guys. So anyway, it's going to be a lithium system, and I'm thinking anywhere between 120 and 200 amp hours is plenty. I already run 120 amp hour lithium in the car, and that does absolutely everything we need. This will be the most expensive upgrade, the battery system, the off-grid battery system, but it will be lithium, and I'm going to really try to keep the price down for you guys so I can show you how to do it reasonably cheap. I was also thinking about upgrading the hitch, but I mean the old ball hitches still do the job, and unless you're going to go on some pretty gnarly tracks and gnarly off-road stuff, the old ones just, they do fine. They tow great. Got electric brakes in it anyway, so that handles everything pretty well fine. But anyway guys, that about wraps it up for the upgrades. What do you guys reckon? Have I missed anything? What do you guys reckon of the mods that I'm going to be doing on this? Obviously guys, all these mods will be done in videos, so you'll see all these mods firsthand, how to do them, what you need, what tools you need, and how much they all cost. But let me know in the comments guys, what you guys think. Have I missed anything? Is there anything I should be upgrading? Is there any problems with these things that I don't already know about? Yeah, let me know guys. Really keen to know what you guys think. But anyway, till next time guys, get out and about. We'll see you in the next one.